So, welcome guys to our Thai qualifiers here. Welcome. This is the Asia Community Cup, and I'm your host, Daks. Let's get underway in just a bit. In the meantime, though, we are going to see Illuminate Esports face off against Lightning Bulls in our first round of bracket. We are still setting up the table, but in the meantime, let's show you guys the map pool real quick. Going to be round 1, Busan, round 2, Dorado, round 3, Hanamura, and then moving on, round 4, our semifinals going to be in Blizzard, and our final map going to be Nepal. In any case of a tie, we are going to be moving on to Lijiang Tower of a best of 5. But in any kind of situation, we are going to be seeing Illuminate Esports face off its Lightning Bulls first. This is a best of 1, and let's get underway with the action straight away into our games. I'm really excited here for the Thai qualifiers too. In the last one, I believe it was Giant Lynx, as well as Xavier Youngblood, who did move on to get those group stages. This time, let's see who's going to be taking it. Is it going to be Illuminate Esports? Is it going to be Lightning Bulls? As let's get underway with our games. So welcome guys to round number 1 here in our Asia Community Cup qualifiers. Very excited to get into this one. Gonna be Sanctuary to start things off here for the blue hand side of Illuminate Esports. We got your favorite boys. We got CTP, F13, J-Ray, Nats, Goddess, and Gun. On the other hand, here for the Lightning Bulls squad, very familiar with them. I honestly have forgotten the Thai names translation. I don't really have a translator right now, but knowing these players from the Scrim League, honestly, at the top, also reaching the Open Division playoffs, so kudos to Lightning Bulls in that last year. Unfortunately for them, they weren't able to make it this time. In the meantime, Illuminate Esports trying out in Contenders Trials, but it didn't really pan out, so maybe they're looking for some redemption into this one. So let's go here for the side of Lightning Bulls. It is gonna be Simless on a Zenyatta Panupan on the Sombra. It is gonna be a 1-3-2 kind of setup here for the Lightning Bulls, as Ace gonna be on a Widowmaker. Interesting, they're gonna go for the Zen, a little more healing along the way, and at the same time, you can go for this Discord Orb, gonna be melting people down, but it's very dangerous as Ace already with a frag on the J-Ray. Good initial start here for the side of Lightning Bulls. In the meantime though, Mayu putting on the pressure, trying to get some damage done. God is still roaming around, gonna be on his signature Sombra, and let's get underway with our matchup. The control point though is still not activated as of yet, and Mayu still waiting on. So for the side of Lightning Bulls, they're just playing on the point. They're just waiting for Illuminate to show up. Ace again with another shot on the J-Ray. A good start already here for the Lightning Bulls as we keep on keeping on. And in the meantime, Illuminate Esports playing this wise. Gonna be playing a dive composition to try and make this one work. Gonna go for a push, gonna go for a dive, and gonna go for a takedown onto a squishy target. But this needs to be quite coordinated here from Illuminate Esports. But with their pedigree, they should be able to do so. Goddess right now putting on the pressure onto Simlas. Here comes a dive on him from Nats, but he's all alone. A little too late there from Gun. Goddess as well, already coming on out. There's the hack, and Lightning Bulls just completely in control of this one. Here comes the Mercy already going for the heals. Panupan gonna get topped up, and Ace just popping heads, able to show off why he's such an ace into this one. A res onto Simlas, and already Illuminate Esports looking a little wary into this one. That's the pressure and the play of a best of 1 sudden death format, especially on a control map like this. Now Nat's gonna be on the left hand side alongside the squad of Illuminate Esports. They are close to the EMP, and they can set something up with the silence. But the real question is, will it actually work out in their favor? Not Sansa with a jump on in one more time. There's the pressure onto the Mercy of Lightning Bulls, and we do see a Genji Blade already at the helm. Can the Lightning Bulls make this one work, as Ace and Simless with another set of takedowns? And really the quad DPS setup here for the side of Lightning Bulls, throwing a wrench in the plans of Illuminate Esports. They were expecting to just go for the steamroll, but it isn't happening whatsoever as of yet. 77% right now, and counting. 4 ultimates make that 5 here, ready for Lightning Bulls. Gonna be a 6 with Simlas coming close to that Transcendence. The blade is available, and Ace now popping the infra side, gonna get the sightlines alongside the rest of his squad. We do see an initiation though from Mayu as well as the Genji Blade. Goddess and F13 both for the fall. ZTPP next on the list. Natnat's trying to stay on. J-Ray has a Transcendence available and is forced to use it at this situation. Gundo still gonna get gunned down by Mayu. Gets the melee on it. J-Ray with the Transcendence there. Gonna get felled at the end, and that should be the round. Lightning Bulls just one win away from a really big upset right here, right now. So guys, this is Thai Qualifiers number 2, but for all type hopefuls who don't make it into this one, there is still the All Asia and the Last Chance Qualifiers waiting for us in the first place. Now Mecha Bay is gonna be the last legs here of Illuminate Esports, and they really need to just pick this one up and win this map outright. If they don't, they are gonna be going home already in round 1, and that's gonna be such an unexpected result in the first place. But in the meantime, here comes the blue squad of Illuminate Esports. Going to be running a dive composition. Lucia Ana as well as a Genji Sombra here. No Zenyatta this time. They were punished so heavily for staying so long on the Zen. And that's going to be the show right there. In the meantime, the Lightning Bolts now coming on over, gonna be hopping along, gun on to the top part. Mayu gonna get some good sightlines with the third-person perspective, and that's gonna be some information coordinated. Now it's gonna be up to Goddess to get the frag first. There you go, the Mercy and the Zenyatta both do fall. Looks like Illuminate Esports has warmed up and is ready to go. They're showing the form that they're used to. Mayu gonna get dropped by J-Ray, looking for a half right now. Goddess tracking on the Genji really low, and it's gonna be Illuminate Esports with the advantage here, going for the point. Gun gonna go for the reset after the DMAC, but in the end, Illuminate Esports, no real casualties besides the Diva. Now waiting on in, Natnat's gonna be taking the high ground so far. F13 hopping along one more time. Ace again has shown that he has been an ace of spades into this one, but he needs to get a little more value of the Widowmaker here on Mecha Base. Mecha Base though, not really the best map for the Widowmaker if you're not set up on the corners, so it really does goes to show that Lightning Bolts needs to get on out in the first place. Now there's the info site already from Ace, but Goddess and F13 with a double kill so far. Here comes Illuminate Esports now showing their form, showing their stuff, gonna get these takedowns, and things look really good here for Illuminate Esports. Finding the form and finding what defines them in the first place. Now in the meantime though, you are just waiting on Illuminate Esports trying to reset on up, trying to get back in position right here, right now. In the meantime though, Panupan already on the Reinhardt. A nano blade here for F13. This is gonna be the Genji slicing along, takes care of Panupan first. Looks like he's the master chef here on Mecha Base. Gonna be a quad kill so far here for the side of Illuminate Esports. Things look good. Damn, that shuriken at the end, just getting a tag onto Lightning Pulse's Lucio. Perfect timing here from Illuminate Esports. And let's go for a quick little replay into that one. No, never mind. Our replay buffer isn't on yet, but Natnats and Goddess is on setup. Goddess though almost gets spotted out by Ace, who swaps on over to the McCree. Here comes the speed boost into the EMP. Gonna get 5. Perfect setup here from Illuminate Esports, and this is the form that we expect from them. This is exactly the dominant performance from Illuminate Esports that we know and love. So far, so good here for the Thai squad. So just imploring this one more time. A little dangerous there. Almost gets spotted out by the McCree of Ace. But in the meantime, just so cool, so clean there from the side of Illuminate Esports. Moving on back though to the point. Here comes a bomb. Just gonna get the quick little zone on out there from Gun. A sound barrier here from J-Ray as well. But a rally now coming on out from the side of Lightning Bolt. Simla's really low. Might get dropped here. Has the Transcendence in time. Really clutch there from the side of the Zenyatta. Ace, and now with a tag on the J-Ray. No speed boost whatsoever. ZTPP go. Gonna go for the Nano boost onto Natnats, facing off against the Reinhardt. Simla's gonna get the tag in the bag. Natnats now gonna get focused down. God is still on the high ground, and that's gonna be a flip. Lightning Bull showing signs of life, wanting to go for the 2-0 reverse upset rather. As God is now roaming along, he knows he wants to go for a pickoff, potentially onto the Lucia here. Lightning Bulls might be caught unaware. Hears it out. Lucia though really low. Here comes Goddess now tracking on, and that's gonna be the EMP available here for Goddess. On the flip side though, the Dragon Blade is available here for F13, so maybe EMP into the blade might be the win condition that the side of Illuminate Esports is looking for. As there you go, gonna be a perfect 6. Here comes the blade right now from F13. He gets swept though by Panupan, but God is already doing his magic. Ace though up on the high ground. Deadeye Prime not gonna get anything whatsoever. Graviton Surge coming on out from Mayu, but this might not be enough. Ace though with a tag onto one DMAC and a takedown on the Gun. Now facing off against J-Ray. The Lucia gonna hop on out, and overtime not taking away. God is trying to still stay stay on. He gets 2. In the meantime, here goes Hanuman now with the Shatter. Takes care of ZTPP. Unfortunately, Diana in a bad spot. But you know who's in a bad spot? It's gonna be the rest of Lightning Bolts. Illuminate Esports now. Gonna try to take care of the Brigitte as well as the Wrecking Ball of Mayu. Can the Hammond stay alive? No, gonna get taken care of by the Genji. Here comes the Tracer right now. Ace with the stagger on in. Gets the blinks just in time, but this might be it. Illuminate Esports getting on the board, gonna be a 1-1, and whoever wins in downtown gonna be moving on to our round number 2. Has been an exciting matchup so far, guys. I really love this fight right here, right now, and it really goes to show the high level of competition in the Thai scene overall. But so far, we are gonna be waiting on right now on who's gonna be moving on to round number 2. Will it be Illuminate Esports or will it be Lightning Bolts? I'm so glad that we're able to start things off on a high note here in the Thai qualifiers, and thank you guys on for tuning on in. Meantime though, we will see. Of course, God is still on his Sombra. The dive composition from Illuminate Esports not changing whatsoever. In the meantime though, an interesting composition here from Lightning Bolts. It's like a pseudo quad DPS, but they're running triple support instead. Gonna have a Brig and the Zen. A little interesting use of the utility, so it is going to be a triple support kind of setup. 1, 2, 3 is the name of the game here for Lightning Bolts. And in the meantime, Nathan's on the high ground facing off against Ace already. J-Ray with the aggression takes care of Simless. Here comes the pressure by the alleyway. Gun now with a takedown onto the Brig, and Mayu gonna get hacked on up. Perfect timing there from Goddess. J-Ray though punished again for his aggression, and this is gonna be Lightning Bolts force it to back on out. Only got a tag on the Delucio, who can get back into the fight quite quickly. Speaking of quick though, ZTPP as well as the Mercy of Lightning Bolts already at a good percentage in the ultimate variable. Hanuman though with a takedown onto Nats, and here comes the hack onto Simless in response. Hanuman now still tracking on in, wants to go for F13. F13 though with a dash and a slash. Assassination is key onto Ace in the first place. Now here comes the side of Illuminate Esports. There's hiding along. EMP now comes on out onto 4. Hanuman a little far off in terms of the EMP. No counterplay whatsoever. Double kill right now. Illuminate Esports with a successful defense so far. Now Goddess just giving chase to the Mercy. The Valkyrie though making that a tough task in the first place. Ace looking for the scope on in, but Goddess decides to disengage. Doesn't want any part of the Widowmaker in the first place. Now here comes the fight and here comes the fun. The Infrasight already primed by Ace in the first place. He's still on the high ground. Gonna deal with Nats. Gun with the self-destruct. F13 with the blade. So many ultimates used up here by Illuminate Esports, and they're gonna be able to take care of one. Now so much zoning done by the side of Illuminate. Here comes Panupan now with the EMP. Ace though doesn't turn around in time to get rid of the Genji, and we see the mines now from Mayu, but he gets hacked on up. J-Ray with a good soundbar here to keep the side of Illuminate Esports top on up, and really goes to show that after a quick little warm up there from Illuminate Esports, they're able to find the form and find the play they're looking for. Perfect dive on in, and what can Lightning Bolts do? I feel like their awkward composition here on downtown really costing them this progress so far. Now they're gonna go for the dive, but you can see ultimate economy in favor of Illuminate Esports. Goddess has the EMP translocating up on top, and it might come on out into this one. EMP out to 5, gonna be a huge hit onto Panupan. Ace and Simless, the only one left is gonna be that Moira so far. No, never mind, gonna taken care of. Illuminate Esports just gonna go for the nail in the coffin play. Team kill at the end, and that's gonna be game. Illuminate Esports moves on to round number 2. A good game overall, guys.
Play of the game.
Stellar stuff there from Illuminate Esports, and I for one can't wait for the upcoming level of competition here in our Thai qualifiers too. So that's gonna be round 1 done and dusted. What a play here from Illuminate Esports, and I believe we are gonna go into a round 2 matchup in just a bit, so stick around, guys. It's just all about the matchup right there from Illuminate Esports and Lightning Bolts real quick. Just really good pick-offs there from Ace at the start here on Sanctuary, I believe. So basically what they were doing is just going for the shots, getting the Zenyatta, not really allowing Illuminate Esports to set on up, and that was a clean sweep there from Lightning Bulls. But eventually by Mecha Base, the dive composition from the side of Illuminate Esports, just way too much to deal with. An awkward composition from Lightning Bulls on downtown, really costing them the game, I feel. So in the end, we'll just wait on, and we'll be right back for our next matchup, so stay tuned. Welcome back, guys, and let's get into our round number 2 matchup. This time it's gonna be Crocboss versus Mega Enfrants, and let's get underway with our game in just a bit. In the meantime though, it is gonna be I'm just ready whenever here for the community for the side of Crocboss as well as Mega Enfrants. Both teams I'm pretty familiar with, coming on in from the Scrim League, so really some good friends here. And we are gonna be moving on to our round number 2 matchup. Again, guys, this one is gonna be on to Dorado. Let's get into it just a bit. We're just fixing up the lobby, and we are still fixing up the table as of the moment. There are more than 16 participants, a lot of players into our game right here, right now. So in the meantime, let's just get into what is gonna be coming our way. So how you guys been doing? The Thai qualifiers have been pretty exciting so far. We're still trying to figure out how we're gonna actually fix up the VODs, but in the end, we should be able to get into the game into just a bit. So just introducing our players right now. Crocboss has Runaway Pally, Third LNW, Pyteen, Tricer S4K, and Cold Origins. On the flip side here for Mega Enfrants, we got of course their captain. Oh, we have Sato, we have Exercise, we have High C, we have Ratchapipe, and we have Personate. So we are just waiting on for the games to start, and we'll be right back in just a bit. So welcome, guys, to the Asia Community Cup round number 2. Thai Qualifiers 2 is the way to be. So yeah, we are just waiting right now for both squads to get ready to go here on Dorado. Gonna be, of course, our map number 2 in this fight. So just looking at the brackets right now, who did? Crocboss getting the bye from round 1. In the meantime, Mega Enfrants defeating Giant Jr. for the round 1 matchup. This is round number 2, and we are just waiting on right now and to see who's going to be moving on to face off against potentially Hanuman versus another Thai team who I can't pronounce. So a lot of things happening in the bracket as of the moment. We are doing the game simultaneously for most of the bracket. We do just broadcast one thing at a time, and hopefully we can get into the semifinals and the finals in short notice and in a good manner. And in the meantime, gonna be Crocboss right here, right now on the high ground. They're gonna be, of course, on that first defense. Still a best of 1 so far. Has been a, what do you call this? Has been a very has been a very exciting way to do the tournament. Sudden Death is the way to be. Cold Origins and Pyteen right now gonna be on a Wrecking Ball as well as a Tracer. So interesting stuff right now, waiting on for the opportunity, but a dive on in from Ratchapipe, and Sato perfectly coordinated, perfectly scouted out, and perfectly timed in the first place. Pyteen now forced to back on out. High C trying to go for the low ground this time, looking to take the high ground, looking to take his namesake, and looking for a shot or two. In the meantime, though, Exercise keeping the heals going consistently there onto the Widowmaker. High C able to strap on and take care of Pyteen into that fight. High C now with a frag onto Runaway as well. And here comes the side of the attacking squad. Here comes Mega Enfrants right now, showing their stuff, showing why they deserve the Mega Brand here, right now. Cold Orange, though, gonna get shot up by Ratchet, and that's gonna be an easy takedown here for the Winston. Now, the Fountain A is usually a staging point for the defense, but already the offense all the way on the inside, Infrasite Prime, Orb of Discord tossed on in, Tricer backing on out, and High C with a takedown onto Pali. Tricer, as well as the Genji of Mega Enfrants facing off against one another one at a time. Runaway now with a takedown onto Pali, Sato with the takedown onto Tricer as well. It looks like the dive composition here for Mega Enfrants really working out in their favor. Very well coordinated, very good at diving on in, really good chemistry between Ratchapipe and Sata right now as they take care of two. Fighting Don keeping the fight going till High C gets the frag on out. And basically, the strategy here for Mega Enfrants allow High C to pop off by using the dive composition to disrupt the opponents and force the focus onto the Winston and the Diva instead of the Widowmaker. So instead, here for the side of Crocboss, they really need someone to deal with the Widowmaker, not like that Tricer. Gonna get dropped by High C, perfect headshot coming their way. Cold Origins instead taking the mantle, gets the shot onto High C. Very surprising honestly there for High C, as Cold Origins now gonna be grappling on in. A perfect start here for the Widowmaker of Crocboss, showing everyone who's boss in the first place. Third, we're gonna dive on in one more time. Tricer out in front one more time as well. And it's gonna be 3 ultimates ready here for the defense with a Dragon Blade coming their way. So maybe the side helping of a Dragon Blade gonna be a lot better so far. Fighting Go gonna back on out. And a Dragon Blade in hand here for Tricer to try and keep this one up. With the Genji right now hopping along, Exercise Ratchapipe Personate as well as Sato gonna have their ultimates. Oh, even the Infrasite is available here for High C, but he gets left on by third. Ratchapipe now with a tag onto one, Blade in hand here for the side of Mega Enfrants, looking for a target or two. Gets two. Tricer and Cold Origins cut down in cold blood. Now Polly trying to stay alive, trying to not look pale in this to one, and there's gonna be a kick there to get the takedown onto the Genji. Perfect timing there from Crocboss to still stay on. Unfortunately for them, they were forced to use the Transcendence into that fight, but in the meantime, Runaway has the Mercy Valkyrie, so they can still keep this one up. A Pile Driver out in front. Infrasite here coming on out from High C as well. He's looking for a target or two, but speaking of a target, already Tricer going for the Blade in hand. Soundfire in response from Personate. And this might be really good counterplay here from the side of Mega Enfrants. Self-destruct coming on out. Gonna get absolutely nothing. Here comes the Primal Rage though from third, and it's a 1-for-1 trade. Third now just trying to bounce along the Winston of Ratchapipe. In the meantime though, High C able to get two till Tricer dives on in instead. Speaking of dive, here comes Spy Team just fighting on in. Has the shields available and will keep this one up. Ratchapipe though gonna hop on out one more time. Tricer, they're up on top trying to stay alive, but no, it's a 1-for-1 trade so far. Exercise coming along, gonna be another set of kills here for the defense. Third with a double, and perfect timing here from Crocboss to find their form. Basically, the moment they figured out how to deal with High C is the moment that Crocboss has turned things around. 2:47 on the clock, but this has been a pretty stellar defense so far on the second point. In the meantime, Mega Enfrants gonna swap things over, gonna go for the 3-3 composition. It is gonna be the floats, it is gonna be the diving goats, it's gonna be the flying goats, and Ratchapipe gonna be on the high ground. Again, the most popular GOATS variation right now is the 3-3 with the Zenyatos. We shall see if it will be enough in the first place. Piety now gonna pop the mines, trying to still stay on. And here comes the Wrecking Ball, and down he goes. Oh, he's skating the rocks right now, trying to stay alive. What a play here from Piety! What a god with that Wrecking Ball, still staying on. And now we have the Valkyrie popped by Runaway as well. Trying to run away with this one. Ratchapipe gonna get pelleted by the pistol play. Gonna get taken care of by Pauli. Piety now on the left hand side. There's the big trying to go for the shield bash. And Sato has the self-destruct in hand. But you know what's imploding in the face of Mega Enfrants is their offense. As this has been a pedigree play here so far from Piety and Cold Origins. The Widowmaker swap really just doing dividends here for Crocboss. And looks like round 2 really going their way. The second point defense has worked out so well, but in the meantime, Mega Enfrants deciding, okay, it's still early, we can swap things out, gonna go for the dive. Really standard dive play right here. Luciana, Genji, Tracer. So really pretty old school stuff coming our way really soon. Tricer though does have the blade in hand, and he's looking for an opportunity to strike Pali, ready with the Transcend as well. Piety now gonna get topped up by Runaway for that ult charge right there right now. The Tracer on the right hand side, and Tricer now gonna take care of his counterpart. Perfect timing there from the Genji. Now gonna leap on in with the Shurikens. The payload of course gonna be some covering fire here for the red hand squad, but in the end it doesn't really lead to match. Third though gonna pop the Primal Rage sound barrier in response from Personate. So it looks like Mega Enfrants really wants to force this one out. gonna be a little dangerous so far, as third is just waiting on. Cold Orange now with a tag on to Personate, and here comes the blade in hand. Tricer looking for another target, wants to go for the catch potentially. Sato now gonna get dropped out of the mech, and this might be him running out of time. 43 seconds remaining. Ratchet Pipe already with the reset. Pali coming on over one more time, and the Transcendence as well as the Infrasight are available here for Pali and Cold Origins. Run the way though, gonna be running on over up to the high ground. Piety now still skating on, still staying on, and 30 seconds are remaining. Cold Origins though, Infrasight is in hand. Can he actually make this one out? Can he actually get the frag in the first place?
No one can hide from my sight.
17 seconds remaining. Pali looking for an opportunity to strike. Ratchet Pipe on the other hand gonna be diving on into the high ground. High C gonna get the clock on in. Perfect shot coming them out. It looks like the offense finally getting the hits that they need. A Transcendence though from Pali to try and keep the defense up. Croc was still trying to stay on, and third still in this fight. The Winston gonna be struggling to actually get the damage done. There is gonna be the focus fire, and this is gonna be third in a bad spot. Exercise keeping this one up. Cold Origins versus High C in a 1v1, but gets left on in by Ratchet Pipe instead. Teamwork makes the dream work, guys, as here comes third back into the fight of Blade in hand though for the side of Mega Enfrants, and this might be Infanticide here, as that's gonna be Runaway gonna get cut down in his prime. Fighting though, getting the mines in time. Third now with the Prime Rage in hand. Gonna be backing on up one more time, and we have the Valkyrie here from the side of Personate as well. Sato though has the blade available, has the self-destruct rather available, and wants to go for the big bomb potentially. Cold Orange though with the big plays, gonna get two so far. Here comes the bomb right now, but can the Baby Diva get punished? No! Sato gonna get rid of the Winston. 3 kills right now here for the side of Mega Enfrants. A blade in hand here for Tristan to try and force things out, and maybe this hero blade might be enough, as Exercise is the first to fall. Fighting again so quick with the rotation, but you know who's even quicker on the trigger figure? Gonna be the Genji here of Mega Enfrants. A double kill with the nano boost. There's the D-Mech right now to still stay on, and Sato gonna go for the pistol play. Now Python the only one left fighting here for the side of Crocboss, and really this overtime contest has gone the long haul. The Wrecking Ball back into the fight. But speaking of the Wrecking Ball, here comes the second hamster. Ratchet Pipe now into this one. Tristar out in front trying to stay on. Here comes the Pile Driver now, gonna get two. The Genji of Tristar still alive, but you know who has a blade in hand? It's gonna be Mega Enfrants going for the push, and at the brink able to get that second checkpoint. Ratchet Pipe now with a takedown on to Cold Origin. Sato though gonna get back into the mech, and here comes the side of Mega Enfrants going for the push as much as possible. The Diva though pretty much on fire right now, has shown up today with the bomb play. Sato gonna be taking the high ground, and we do see a 3-3 composition right now. Gonna be the full goats here for Crocboss instead. Fighting though out in front. Pali ready with the Transcendence, can keep everyone topped up in any situation. Here comes the pulse bomb right now, but Heisey unable to secure a kill. A very strong front line here for Crocboss, gonna allow them to go for the brawl, but third unfortunately gonna get D-Mech, and Heisey looking to get into the backline. Gonna go for the Baby Diva first. Good armor pack though from Tristar to still stay on. Fighting right now, swinging away, and here comes the Reinhardt now out in front. But Ratchet Pipe still on that Wrecking Ball. Interesting to note that it looks like both squads has swapped their compositions more or less to the opposing one. The Mine's now into play here for Ratchet Pipe, and it's gonna be the Trance in response for Pali to go for the mine clearing. Exercise though, Coalescence in hand, keeping the beam going, keeping the heals alive, and things look good here for Mega Enfrants as they're still staying on. Ratchet Pipe still gonna get punished, and here comes the Shatter right now from Crocboss, gonna get two so far. Sato though gonna be able to get a counter kill, and the blade is available. Mega Enfrants trying to force things out. Tristar now gonna get fired up by Runaway. Here comes the blade swings, gonna go for the kills, and overtime not ticking away. Third LNW still staying on. Here comes the pulse one right now from High C by the payload the corner, but it's not gonna blow up anyone whatsoever. The Tracer though with the flank one more time, still staying on, and still Mega Enfrants in this fight. The last time we had a fight like this between the two, it did work out in favor of Mega Enfrants with the clutch play. Fighting though in the middle, and that's gonna be a big hit here with the Graviton Surge. Ratchet Pipe gonna get dropped. Here comes the charge right now, and Cold Origins again playing the clutch here for the side of Crocboss. Gonna force the defense here, not allowing Mega Enfrants to get that capture.
Score 0-2. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Crocboss now gonna be on the attack, and we'll see if they can go for the clutch factor into this one as well. In the meantime, guys, we're just looking at the brackets right here, right now. We're still updating them as we speak. Yeah, but yeah, so round 3 already. We have Xavier Esports and Wise waiting on Thunderbull, Ionix, as well as Illuminate Esports, all in round 3 right now. Hanuman waiting on for the winner of this one, and Pegasus waiting for a lot of rounds actually. So the top part of the bracket, honestly, on a delay. Hopefully, both teams can get on and get into our games.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, this has been an exciting bracket so far in Thai Qualifiers number 2. Wish we were there for Thai Qualifiers number 1, but it is what it is. Has been a lot of fun here in the Asia Community Cup, and we shall see if we can actually trim the fat in these recordings. But for the red hand squad of Mega Enfrants, gonna be on the defense right now. It is gonna be High C on the Hanzo instead of the Widowmaker. Interesting swap. A little more utility, a little more frontline heavy, that kind of deal. You go for the Hanzo for the middle line, not way all the way in the back, not really your most dedicated sniper, and you can just whittle people down with the storm arrows in the first place.
1. Attackers incoming.
But in the meantime, Pi team gonna be up on top one more time, still staying on as much as possible. Ratchet Pipe though, up on top one more time, and it's gonna be third, going over to the right hand side. We see the Brigitte though leading the charge right now. Ratchet Pipe getting in position by the tunnelway. I like the spot defense here from Mega Enfrants. Already a good rotation so far. There's the Fire Strike already. We have the Storm Auror's Prime. High C look for another target. And this is gonna be the squad of Mega Enfrants giving space to Crocboss in their push. A lot of respect here for both squads right now. But things look pretty good here for the defense still. They're still staying on. They're getting some good ult charts. A Dragon Strike already from High C. And is the perfect opportunity to strike. But gets absolutely no one till Cold Origin's gonna get cut off from the retreat, and here comes the defense now, having the numbers advantage, having the imposing will coming on in. The beam is into play. Sato looking for another target, and he has 100 energy to go. So a minute has elapsed here for the attack of Crocboss. They are just waiting on for an opportunity to strike and waiting for an opportunity to just get across that defense. With the Winston Diva, they are looking to go into the backline, but when your backline is all the way in the front here, it is going to be a struggle in the first place to actually make the leap and bound work out in the first place. The only real target here for the side of Crocboss gonna be Exercise, who's exercising his ball muscles, gonna be having the Transcendence available, and a very, very quick ultimate ready side here for the Mega Enfrants. Things looking for them. They do have 4 up to 5, maybe even 6 later on into the next fight. Now on the flip side though, Crocboss gonna pop things off, starting things with the rally. Here comes Tristar now, 2 to the center, and third gonna be going on to the high ground. A shatter though already from Ratchet Pipe, gonna get a stun on the 4, probably gonna get cleaned up. And yes, the dry push now gonna go in the way of Mega Enfrants. After the rally right there, they saw the stun come, that was 4, they were like, okay, we're not gonna survive. The supports were stunned on up, and Ratchet Pipe just able to set things up and knock things down for his team. In the meantime, though, let's just watch that last part right there. Polly get taken care of. Pi team next in the hammer swings. Tries are gonna get dropped and back into the fight. So still the archway gonna be a choke point right here right now. Graviton surge into the dragon, but we have a Transcendence coming on out from Polly. So unfortunately for them, strikes are gonna get dropped, and maybe just maybe Crocboss making a mistake not using the sound barrier early enough. The Brigitte falling, but they do get a trade on back to Ratchet Pipe. Even without Pi team right now, they can still keep the fight going if they can get the frags. No, never mind. Sato able to go keep on keeping on, 100 energy into play. When Azaria is just that charged up, Mega Enfrants is completely in control. The 70 seconds remaining here for Crocboss has been an exciting back and forth so far, but this looks like it's gonna be the beginning of the end here for Crocboss unless they can change something up. Fighty now coming on over, finally the space given here to Crocboss, but tries are gonna get dropped one more time, and without the Reinhardt as well as the Brig, there is no CQC combat. Third gonna get D-Mech trying to make this one work, but here comes the rally right now from Mega Enfrants, keeping this one up. High C with a drop on the runaway. There's gonna be the shield bash next on the list, probably gonna get dropped. And for the side of Mega Enfrants, really showing their form into this one. 34 seconds remaining. Can the red team hold on for dear life? Can Mega Enfrants just hold this one? Go for the full defense against Crocboss. Sato though has the Graviton Surge available, trying to be cheeky. But you know who's also being cheeky? Crocboss. Gonna be coming on over to the right hand side. Very smart, using as much of the map as they can. So this is gonna be an expected speed boost here for Runaway. And here we go for the 100th time. But here comes the turnaround play. It does get third. Graviton Surge into the Dragon one more time. Transcendence still from Pali to keep everyone up. But someone needs to touch here for Crocboss. That's gonna be Tricer on duty. Fighting. Gonna get the charge on now to personate. And it looks like Crocboss with a big brain play working out in their favor. Overtime now ticking away. Two have fallen. Ratchet Pipe able to get the stun in time. Cold Origins has the Graviton Surge in hand. And here comes the leap and bounce. Crocboss with the clutch, showing everyone how it's done. Micromanagement skills is important to be the boss of your organization. And Crocboss showing everyone they're not all fangs. They do have brains coming out their way. Just a little too late there for Sato to turn around and get that Graviton Surge. They were expecting the middle push, but Crocboss showing that they're not desperate. They knew when to time that push right, and they knew exactly when to go. Now third is close to the self-destruct, and we shall see if the Diva can make this one work. Heisei though with a frag on the Poly, and here comes the Dragon Strike coming their way. A rally now coming on out one more time. Heisei with the double kill so far. Mega Enfrants keeping this one up, and looks like the aggression is just enough here for the Mega Enfrants squad to get the defense to hold. So just quick little FYI guys, this is still Thai qualifiers number 2. So all teams here are Thai. There is gonna be no other kind of nationality besides Thai, and really goes to show how big and how welcoming the Thai community is in the first place. Heisei though backing on out. We see the Harmony Orb tossed on that one more time. Ratchet Pipe still staying on, and Sato with the high ground advantage. A lot of them it's still for Crocboss. They do have 5. Ratchet Pipe though with a stun. Counter Shatter coming on out, and a big bomb from third. Perfect timing there from Crocboss. Fighting with a clutch play by the end, and Crocboss now gonna go for the push. But the fight isn't over yet. Heisei and Sato still into this one. But damn, that grab bomb was that bomb shatter rather was just so good in the first place. Just enjoy that one while you can, guys. The bomb perfectly timed there by Crocboss. Now the Dragon Strike is available. We see the Sans Graviton Surge now coming on out. Or is the counterplay so far? Oh, that's a big mistake from Heisei. He goes for the Dragon onto his own teammates. Didn't expect Sato was gonna go for his own Graviton Surge. But in the end, Mega Enfrants able to still make that one work. I can see the reasoning from Heisei to go for a Graviton Surge, for a Dragon Strike rather, like that in the Graviton Surge of their opponents. Oh no, Sato, what happened? Sato gonna fall, and this is an opening here for Crocboss. What happened there, Sato? Map geometry not in your favor. This might be a choke here for Mega Enfrants unless Crocboss can't deliver. They were able to clutch it out in the first one, but this time no big brain plays. They're just gonna go for it straight forward. Push, no Zarya, and no energy. The Shatter though gonna get one. Counter Shatter onto 2. Party now gonna get dropped by Ratchet Pipe, and here comes the overtime push. We do see Runaway still staying on the Heisei right now. Dragon Strike into play. Transcendence forced on out from Pali, but the Lucia's still gonna fall. The Zenyatta just way too far off, and things look bad here for Crocboss. They were able to clutch it out a while ago, but this time self-destruct gonna be their only saving grace. They do get 2, but in the end, Mega Enfrants able to hold on. Fighty gonna get pooped away. The Wrecking Ball's trying to stay alive. The shields are into play, but this is gonna be the beginning of the end. Now gonna be Tricer now on a Brigitte. Just too late. Mega Enfrants taking the win. 3-2, or was it 2-1 rather, in this best of 1. But damn, that game was so good. So many clutch plays from either side. Crocboss with the flank. Mega Enfrants with the Wrecking Ball staying on. Ayan, Transcendence right there. Mega Enfrants really showing that they know their stuff. They know their defense. And even without their Zarya, they were able to hold on. Moving on now. Gonna be Mega Enfrants facing off potentially against Hanuman into round number 3. It's a great match right there from the side of Crocboss as well as Mega Enfrants. Mega Enfrants one step closer to our group stage in the Asia Community Cup. I love that Dorado matchup, guys. There's so many moments, so many fun plays, so many interesting tides turning for both squads. Crocboss a stellar defense by the second and third point, but honestly giving up too much on that first. Just the time bank really not working out in their favor. In the meantime, Mega Enfrants, it looked a little dicey there on that first point after the clutch, but that second checkpoint just able to back on out, able to defend by the end of the second checkpoint, and that's our game. So we'll be right back, guys, for our next matchup. Stay tuned and stay cool. So welcome back, guys. Gonna be round number 3 next for our Thai qualifier series in the Asia Community Cup. So this time we are still gonna keep on keeping on with Mega Enfrants. This time though, this is the round 3 matchup against Hanuman. Again, another Scrim League game, another set of Scrim League teams ready to go, and let's get into this one. Just a quick little heads up, still our map pool right here right now. Gonna be Hanamura ready to go here, our assault map of the pool. Anyway, both teams are ready to go, and I'm ready. Are you guys excited to see Mega Enfrants and Hanuman? Let's get underway for our round number 3. So it looks like it is going to be Mega Enfrants on that first defense. Going to be trying to make this one work. Trying to use the momentum from their previous game on Dorado against Crocboss to work out in their favor. Looks like though we got a high ping server right now. So it is going to be what it is. Maybe we'll get a reset or two. But it looks like both teams are okay with their latency. And we can play on. And you are gonna see the Torbjorn here from High C, gonna be challenging potentially is Inner the Fran. Have you guys seen the Atlanta game? What a player that the Fran showing on up, and High C trying to show his stuff as well. But of course, here on Hanamura, always a pocket play potentially to play the Torbjorn, play the May, play the Symmetra, and just or even go for the Bastion to just go for the choke in the first place. In the meantime though, Hanuman gonna decide to go for a 3-3 composition. Gonna be running, of course, the Zenyatta Maitake, trying to stay alive. There's gonna be a Sleep Dart already connecting onto XD, and we see a climb on in here from Hanuman. Taking the high ground, gonna be a rotation so far here by the bridgeway. But in the meantime, Mega Enfrants playing this smart already. They decide to rotate and come back to the point. High C going for the Rivet Gun shots. Natiton gonna be still out in front. And let's see if the Reinhardt can go alongside Zerf to go for the push. So Hanuman eventually gonna drop on down. Almost a minute has elapsed here in this defense so far. Ratchet Pipe gonna get dropped immediately. Good focus fire so far. High C gonna get stunned up. That's gonna be the Torbjorn falling. We do have the Hanzo now trying to back on out. Kitty Pat's the only one left. And the Zarya knows this is gonna be a point lost already here for the side of Mega Enfrants. Gonna be Hanuman showing up, showing their form. Maitake with a triple kill by the end. And this is gonna be a minute in. A perfect rotation here from the side of Hanuman, able to get that first point. The Maitake gonna be setting on up into the middle, and does look like Hanuman is just going straight through. Gonna be going straight into the middle line, and going straight into the heart of the Hanamura Castle. That's gonna be a takedown though onto Natiton. Exercise still staying on Zerf on the right hand side. And this is the offensive here from Hanuman. A little too sloppy. Executed. They're all over the place. Not really in a proper position. Just gets cut up by the side of Mega Enfrants, and that's gonna be the defense holding for the first fight. But 6 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock is a long time here for Mega Enfrants, and a lot of opportunities for the side of the blue squad to make this one work. In the meantime though, Personate gonna be on the high ground. We do have Natiton gonna get pooped up. Oh, what a play there from High C. Personate gonna keep this one up. Ratchet Pipe now still staying on and has the Shatter available. There's gonna be the Fire Strike already. The Brigitte though gonna still keep this one up. In the meantime, High C on the high ground, and it's gonna be the rally pop by Zerf to go for the push, but he's to the floor. Natiton unable to get the Shatter in time before he gets dropped by Exercise. XD flying on out, and we have the Brigitte rally here from Mega Enfrants as well. The push on in one more time. There's the whip shot already. Kitty Pat now ready with the Graviton Surge and trying to keep this one up. Zerf though gonna get dropped, and things look different for Mega Enfrants. Another successful hold, even with Hanuman going for the rotation. It's not gonna be enough. This time looks like they have learned their lesson. The Transcendence available here for Exercise. 3 ultimates now at the ready here for the side of Mega Enfrants. On the flip side though, we have 4 ultis ready here for the Red Hand squad. Here comes Hanuman right now, trying to figure out where they're gonna go. Looks like the high ground is the best ground, only way to play apparently here in Hanamura in the first place. But Ratchet Pipe now on the left-hand side, just gonna keep the barrier up. Gonna be a brawl right here. Graviton Surge now sucking everyone in. And Ratchet Pipe with a Fire Strike to get to. Here comes the Mom right now, but in the end, it's just a little too late from XD. The kill not gonna work out in their favor. Haran now gonna just get bunched up, gonna get taken care of, and that's gonna be a team kill. Self-destruct now available here for High C. Personate, Sound Barrier available, as well as the Shatter here for Ratchet Pipe. And the high ground Mega Enfrants defense really working out in their favor. I like though that High C is all the way on the opposite side. He's able to just stay on, scout out wherever the opposing squad is coming from, and hear the footsteps of their opponents. In the meantime though, Natiton and Champ ready with 2 ultimates, and here comes the red team right now with the push on in one more time. The sound barrier is available and they can go for the speed boost play. Shatter now coming on out. Ratchet Pipe gonna respond in kind. 3 kills already here. Make that a quad here for Mega Enfrants, and looks like the defense able to hold on. Natiton though really low, gonna get dropped on out. And High C just giving chase for the time being. XD looking to try and stay alive, and the Diva doesn't need to go for the reset, able to stay on. And it's very risky to actually drop yourself as a Diva, just in case someone hit you in the past for like what, 2-3 seconds, because you might actually feed your whole mech will charge onto them in the first place. Right now, the self-destruct is available. The sound barrier is ready to go as well here for Personate. On the flip side though, Champ has the sound barrier available, and with the red squad, they can just go for the push and make this one happen. Can Hanuman keep this one up? Can they actually get through? A shield bash already here from the Brigitte of Mega Enfrants, and a Transcendence in response from Maitake. A brawl up on top, forcing Mega Enfrants to drop on down. Now with the high ground, looks like Hanuman trying to go for some snipes, but they know they need to drop on down and go for the point itself instead. A rally now coming on out from Zerf, and we see the sound barrier from Champ as well. Grab the Surge now coming on out. Self-destruct into play. High C looking for a target, but gets absolutely nothing. Ratchet Pipe though still swinging away at the fences. There's the Shatter right now. Natiton unable to really lead into kills, and this is Mega Enfrants getting the advantage so far. Self-destruct though out in front. XD unable to secure any kills. Ratchet Pipe keeping the barrier going, and now the Zarya of Haran, the only one left, gonna get dropped. High C with a double kill, and things look good here for Mega Enfrants. Looks like the 6-minute dream is really working out in their favor. The defense not giving up a single tick. Hanuman on the other hand still staying on like a stubborn bull, trying to keep this one up, but unfortunately for them, it hasn't panned out as of the moment. Now the only thing Hanuman has right now is potentially upcoming Transcendence. In the flip side though, Mega Enfrants gonna have maybe the Shatter and the Rally close by. But in terms of ult economy, both squads are pretty dead even in having almost nothing. Ratchet Pipe though, good pin onto Haran, charging up the Shatter immediately with the insta-give. Looking for another target right now. Here comes the swings. There's the takedown onto Natiton. And another defense held here by Mega Enfrants. While they are showing up here on the defense, one might wonder how they're gonna play it on the offense later on. 1:35 right now, and Hanuman trying to reform and regroup. For Hanuman, it seems like the steamroll, snowball, steam train kind of setup worked out in their favor quite well. They went for the rotation, they won out that first point in the minute. But for now, they're unable to really form up like the kind of offenses they want in the first place. Since that first point B attack, it has been a little more scattered here for Hanuman, and they're trying to make this one work, trying to just bunch up in the first place. Haran gonna be out in front, looking for some charge. Natiton immediately dropped, and that's actually a really big hit by Mega Enfrants. Grab the Surge now coming on out. it has really been tough here for Hanuman. They even blow the Transcendence there, try to make that one work. It doesn't pan out whatsoever for them, and now 50 seconds remaining here for the offensive of Hanuman. Things look really bad here for the offense. 5 ultimates at the ready here for Mega Enfrants. On the flip side, we have the Rally, we have the Shatter, the Graviton Surge, and the Sandbar are coming our way quite soon as well. But in the scheme of things, Mega Enfrants can go for the quick wipe and just go for the spawn camp to force things out in the first race. A Fire Strike already, Impersonate again playing the aggressor, going for the boop, pushing everyone down, and that really wastes the time of Hanuman in the first place. Looks like the same tactic working out in their favor. 3 on the right, 3 dead all the way in spawn. Natiton tried to get out in front, has the Shatter available, but another good rotation here from Mega Enfrants. Haran already dropping on down, but this is really dangerous to actually do, because when are they gonna get back to the point where is Champ gonna be trying to show off with his wall ride skills? Gonna get the overtime in time. There's the shield bash already, and a soundbar here pretty selfishly for the Lucio, but is absolutely necessary to stay alive. Now Zerf coming on back, overtime still ticking away. Maitaki now flying on over, and the tank line all the way in the back. You never want your tanks in the back, you never want your supports in the front, and you never want to be unable rather to get that point B here on Hanamura.
Score 0-1. Switching sides.
Swapping sides right now. Mega Enfrants gonna be going for the attack into this one. Hanuman gonna be trying to defend this one to a T, and the best thing that Hanuman can do potentially is just go for that first point hold. In the meantime though, Hanamura of course our 2 CP map gonna be the highest potential of a draw in the first place. So just a quick little FYI guys, if we do get a draw, we are gonna be going on to Lijiang Tower. It's just not a best of 3, it is a complete best of 5 in the first place.
Ready for battle.
But anyway, we will see now. Mega Enfrants showing their form, showing their stuff, and has been honestly pretty stellar so far in their defense. Now we'll see if the offense is gonna have the same saving grace, but in the flip side, it is gonna be a pretty much fair matchup. Gonna be full goats versus full goats, and let's see who has the better 3-3. Again guys, when I see a GOAT composition versus a GOAT composition, I think to myself, this is just like the tango. Whoever makes the first misstep is the one who really loses out, is the one who looks like the fool, is the one who lands on their butt instead of their feet. But can Hanuman take the lead into this dance of death? Or will the side of Mega Enfrants just creep on in, move on to our semifinals? So round 4 guys is our semifinals, round 5 is our finals. So we will have 3 more games ready for you guys to check on out in Untitled Qualifiers. Ratchet though still swinging away, trying to just get a little bit of damage done to himself to get some charge for his Lucio and his Zen. Now, the side of Mega Enfrants is waiting for an opportunity to speed boost in, just go across Natiton, or if they get a takedown to the Reinhardt, that's gonna be a big pick in the first place. Arando playing the aggressor already, Ratchet going for the pin, gets absolutely nothing. The Discord Orb though from Maitaki, very well informed, just going for the juggles. The Brigitte now really low on the side of Mega Enfrants, but still the kill doesn't come their way. Hanuman now still staying on. They're by the gates right now. Really stellar defense so far by the doorway, and just keeping this one up. Natiton of course just using the cover system, just using the wood to try and stay alive in this game. You can't break wood guys, it's just gonna be more cartoony now. But you know what's more cartoony? Natiton gonna get 3 with that shatter. Perfect timing. Hanuman with the successful first defense. So unlike Hanuman, Mega Enfrants unable to get point A within the minute. Gonna be more of an effort right now, as it is gonna turn into an ultimate fight in the first place. The Shatter from Natiton does mean that Ratchet will be the one playing the aggressor into this one. Exercise as well as the rally here for the side of Mega Enfrants gonna be available, so maybe the trance can be used offensively after the rally comes on out. No, instead, to counter out the Graviton Surge, you go for the trance, very smart. Natiton already really low, and there's gonna be the Shatter on the Zerf. The Sound Barrier into play here for the Red Hand Squad of Hanuman. Champ trying to keep everyone topped up. Graviton Surge now getting everyone, and here comes Kitty Pat with the self-destruct, gonna be able to get to perfect execution here from Mega Enfrants, and they're gonna be able to get these takedowns. First aid right now, just gonna be running out of Sound Barrier, so Mega Enfrants really using a lot of their ultimates, a lot of their economy to wait that to happen, but in the end it is worth it. 2 minutes now on the clock, so they'll have under 6 minutes for that point B onslaught. So this is the biggest chance here for Mega Enfrants to potentially take the win within the minute marker. All they need to do now is speed boost in, go to the center, and win this one out. But the rally here from Mega Enfrants just increasing the chances tenfold. Already a takedown onto Zerf. That's a big hit right there. Not it on really low. Gonna get dropped. Mega Enfrants taking care of the front line and with spawn advantage in favor of Hanuman. They need to get these kills quick. The champ really low. Gonna get dropped. XD coming on over. Here comes Zerf right now trying to stay alive. But no, Mega Enfrants get the execution done. They move on to the semifinals.
Play of the game.
Play of the game there, going over to Ratchet Pipe, just showing everyone how it's done with the hammer in the first place. A stellar effort here from Mega Enfrants. Gonna move on to face against Illuminate Esports in our semifinal number 2. But in the meantime, guys, we are waiting on for our semifinal number 1 to be ready to go. That's gonna be Xavier Esports versus the winner, I believe, of Pegasus and Pixis Esports. So that's gonna be one to watch, and we'll be right back as soon as we get our games done. So welcome guys to our roundup for Pegasus versus Xavier Esports. Both teams already ready to go. Very excited. Just a quick little FYI, our round number 4 semi-final match is on Blizzard World. And let's get underway. Both teams are already ready to go into this game. Let's get underway with our matchup here. First semi-final, round number 4, Xavier Esports on the defense. And in the meantime, Pegasus gonna be on the attack. So looking at the side of Xavier Esports, we got Tay, Patipan, Titicorn, Queen Oliver, and SQX right now. So SQX probably one of the smurfs right here used up by the squad. But in the meantime though, we will have the side of Pegasus. It's gonna be a Winston Diva pairing. Gonna be the dive composition coming our way in the first place. Olivier though, of course, out in front with the break. Patipan showing his stuff. Gonna get a takedown onto Baby Candy, but Just Boy gonna get the bait and switch there. Gets rid of the Tracer in the first place. Very smart there from Just Boy, trying to keep everyone alive. A 2-for-2 trade so far, and looks like Blizzard World gonna be giving us a hell of a ride so far in our first semi-final. Judas Cito trying to back on out, gonna be the Diva forced in a bad spot. Tay now with a boop on the Chicken Stick, and it's gonna be another good push here from Xavier Esports. All the way on the outside, getting the fast pass past the Warcraft area. Looks like Xavier Esports very confident that they're gonna be able to hold on to this one here on Blizzard World and try to make this one work. Now, of course, for every team, all you want to do is full hold and then full cap in response. Just win out each and every matchup as dominating as you can. Interesting to note though, it is going to be a Xavier Esports running that one wreckable lineup. Gonna have the triple support as well behind that one. EMP now comes on out. Patipan with a takedown onto Luke Jaime. And here comes the Tracer now with the double kill. Just getting the melees done. Patipan able to clean up with his fist. Tay now with a kill onto Chicken Stick as well. And now there's a stagger onto Judas. Gonna be a big hit because that's gonna be a Diva out of the mech running around trying to go for a frag or two. Titicorn, perfect sleep light right there to just get Al Judasy in such a bad timing. So Xavier Esports right now just still showing up today, of course, has been honestly one of the favorites here in the bracket and well deserved with their performances so far in contenders in the first place. Queen now gonna be really low, gonna get dropped though by the Winston. A Nano Blade though is available for Pegasus, so they can actually prance around and make this one happen. Chicken Steak trying to get in position. In the meantime, SQX is cloaking around so close to the Genji, but so far can't see him right there right now. And here comes the blade in hand. Chicken Steak looking for a target, gonna get moved away by Olivier. I like the Nano Boost there from Titicorn, very well timed to keep the Brigitte alive. And here comes the swings. We have a Roadhog right now from Judas 3 trying to get some more damage done. Here comes the Winston right now going for the Primal Rage play, and it's gonna be a Fire Grenade to the face instead. Liticorn showing up on the Ana today as a far mercy of Baby Candy and Lukami trying to go for the barrage play, but the EMP from SQX perfectly timed, gonna take care of Baby Candy, and there's the tracking going. SQX now with the double kill. Lukami in a bad spot, gonna fall. Judas C gonna be the ultimate battery of the game, and here comes SQX with another push alongside Olivier. I like the juggle there from Xavier Esports. They decided to get some more ult charge against the Roadhog, let the vape happen, and now SQX is at the 50% mark on another EMP. Gonna be so stellar and gonna be so useful into this coming minute. But in the meantime, 3 ultimates now already here for Xavier Esports. On the flip side, Baby Candy flying around, trying to set on up a approach. A rally now comes on, not from Olivier, and here we go for the 100th time. The rally is available, and the rally is used up. The armor gonna be ticking away, and will this actually be enough here for Xavier Esports to win this one outright? SQX with a tag onto Baby Candy. He gets to, after his teammate Olivier falls into the hand of Just Boy. The McCree trying to get some damage done, and there's the damage boost from the Mercy, so you can see the power play in full effect. But 20 seconds are remaining. Just Boy looking for another target. Queen up into the air. Pile driver attempt, gonna get fended off, and now 4 ultimates ready here for Xavier Esports. Really the confidence and the strength of Xavier showing up today as they're gonna be backing on out right now, trying to be in position for an EMP play. Patipan into the backline, gonna get stunned up, and that's gonna be the takedown. Judas C with that kill. Sambar coming on out from Xavier Esports as well. Good EMP now on to 5, and Chicken Stick and Just Boy both do drop. Lukami still flying along forever, and we have the mines now placed down by the Wrecking Ball of Queen. Gonna be a potential takedown here. Gonna bring Lukami bring the Wrecking Ball back to life in the first place though, and SQS with another target. Baby Candy and Judas D both do fall. That's gonna be the takedown onto the Hammond, and this should be enough. Xavier Esports looking for a few more targets. Chicken Stick though looking for the Hero Blade, gets a cut onto 2. Queen and Patipan do fall, but in the end, Xavier Esports able to hold on, able to defend this, and that's gonna be a full hold here for the contender squad.
Score 0-0. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Top inside is gonna be Xavier Esports now on the attack, and really can show that they have been so dominant so far in this tournament. Xavier Esports just being the one to beat, and they're trying to just go home potentially with all that Razor Silver, as well as the main event invite in the first place. Gonna be joining with their buddies, their pals, the Giant Link squad, as well as Xavier Young, their sister team. So maybe, just maybe, Xavier Esports looking to just dominate this qualifier and move on in with so much momentum into our main event. But on the flip side, Pegasus doesn't want to make this just a match that they're gonna roll on over. They're gonna be playing the Wrecking Ball here for Just Boy. Gonna go for the Genji Sombra kind of pairing. It's the triple support one more time. It's again the 1-2-3 coming on out here from the Thai scene. And on the flip side, we see the triple dive potentially here from Xavier Esports. When you go for the triple dive, you just go for one target, pile driver, leap on in from the Winston, as well as the boosters from the Diva. They should be pretty much dead in the first place. Interesting though, Olivier is thinking about going for that Pharah. No mercy whatsoever. Lucio Zen, no, never mind. It's gonna be Olivier on to the Brigitte instead. More standard play right here. Still a 3-3. Queen going for the momentum, using the pendulum, trying to swing, and here we go. 7 seconds in, already a good position here for Queen. Pile driver connecting on to Just Boy, gonna go for the response play. Judas C, of course, has the barrier available, can stay alive in the first place. Pegasus still gonna come on over to the right hand side, trying to prance along, but back to the point already. Xavier Esports just gonna want to run this over, wants to just take a takedown onto 2 already. The 2 supports dead, Just Boy gonna get pooped off, and things look really good here for the contender squad. They already win it out within the 30-second mark. That's gonna be the game, and that's really our first finalist of the day. Xavier Esports moving on to our grand finals.
Play of the game.
Play of the game, of course. Gonna go on over to Patipan on that Tracer. Just the melee kills right there from Patepan, able to mop up the floor of Pegasus. And yeah, it scored a little wrong. Score was wrong, guys. It is Xavier Esports with the one on the board. So we'll just wait for our next semifinal to be done, and we can wait on to see who's gonna be our next matchup. So very quick, very clean, very easy there for Xavier Esports. Congratulations to them for being our first finalist, and we'll be right back, guys. Welcome back, guys, and this is gonna be round number 5, our grand finals for the TH2 Qualifiers number 2! I'm really excited for this matchup, guys. Honestly, I predicted this one. This is what I expected, and I'm really happy we got what we got. So again, just a quick little reminder, guys, our matchup is Xavier Esports versus Illuminate Esports. Right now, we are gonna be moving on to Nepal for our last final. So this will be Nepal here, best of 3, gonna be very, very exciting. And in the meantime, I did go through the cycles real quick. You can see right now that I was Illuminate Esports going through the long haul, Lightning Bolts, Falling Star Orion, Thunderbolt, Aeonix, and Mega Enfrants. And the flip side, we got Avery Esports facing off against EZ07, Wise, and Pegasus after the round 1 bye. So our table right there only showed round 2 and onwards. But thank you to everyone who has participated, and everyone who's still interested in joining the Asia Community Cup. Feel free to do so through the All Asia Qualifier as well as the Last Chance Qualifier. We shall see if we can get a broadcast into that one. Right now, we are just waiting on for Favorite Esports and Illuminate Esports to get ready with our games, and we'll be right back in just a bit. So stay tuned, guys. It's worth the hype, worth the wait, and worth the excitement. We'll be right back.
To Nepal.
Welcome back, guys, and it's time for our grand finals. Xavier Esports on the left, Illuminate starts on the right, the battle of the esports brands, battle of the Thai scene, and the battle for that Razor Silver. Who will take it into this one? I'm really excited and I want to find out. Looks like we're starting things off on Shrine. Let's see who can get the biggest prayer and get the biggest hope into this Thai qualifier. So welcome guys to Nepal. Looks like Shrine gonna be our first match up here in Nepal itself. Of course, the pillar just so imposing, so sharp, and gonna be such a ring around the rosy play here from both squads. You can see Illuminate Esports from the right hand side, Xavier Esports on the left hand side, and looks like, let's see what compositions they're gonna be playing. A 3-3 composition right now here for Xavier Esports. Might swap things over to Ifara Mercy on the flip side though. Here, oh, it is a, so apparently we're in the wrong overlay. Oh, there you go. So yeah, Illuminate Esports gonna be ready to go. Gonna be having Goddess on this Sombra already. Let's come on in following Illuminate Esports and let's get into the game. So ZTPP just keeping the beats going, gonna be on that Lucio, Goddess of course on the Sombra, J-Ray on the Zenyatta. So a dive composition here for the side of Illuminate, J-Ray on the right hand side. On the flip side though, it's gonna be Xavier Esports coming through to the center with their own dive of their own. Afara Mercy though into play, Patpan just gonna go for the bully play onto J-Ray. It wasn't a bad spot, but the pocket play from Tay is just enough. F13 with a counter kill onto Tetikor, and you can see both squads pretty evenly matched so far. It really goes to show the pedigree of play between Xavier and Illuminate. Gonna be a half on out onto Patipan, unable to fly around. Patipan looking for another target or two, but there's gonna be no one in sight beside the Diva. Illuminate Esports right now gonna be able to get the initial capture in our sudden death tournament. Still guys, grand final still gonna be a best of one, so it really goes to show who can perform at their best. Patipan now flying alongside Tay, the damage boost into play. In the meantime though, Illuminate Esports gonna hop on off the point, but speaking of the hop, here comes Queen now coming on over. ZTPP, the first target, the Lucio getting tased on that, a 1-for-1 trade between the Farah as well as the Winston. Gonna get two Zenyatas. Here comes the Rocket Barrage now, courtesy of Patipan, gonna only get the D-Mech right there, but Xavier Esports already with the advantage, having the numbers in their favor, having the kills, and they're gonna get the flip on back. A good effort there from Illuminate Esports, but they were just unable to deal with the Farah, unable to deal the trade enough. Just a good dive on it again from Xavier Esports. What do you expect from this team in the first place anyway? But SQX now hopping on over to the right hand side, skulking around trying to get in position. Here for the side of Illuminate, however, they do have the EMP available. Hap already coming on out to Titicor, but it gets cancelled. Goddess forced to back on out. So this is going to be some delaying tactics here from Xavier Esports. They get the first frag onto F13. J-Ray in a bad spot. And Mr. J-Ray, where are you going? Gonna drop himself down. Patipan just honestly manipulating the Zenyatta there, and that's gonna be another stagger here for Illuminate Esports. These mistakes are very costly since there's only one map to play for, but for now Illuminate Esports looking to come lock and loaded till J-Ray gets taken care of again. It seems like this has been the biggest problem from Illuminate Esports so far. We saw it in round 1. Every time J-Ray just dies like that, it's just so easy to win out the whole fight itself. Xavier Esports getting free progress with just one pick off. Absolutely unfortunate right now. Maybe it needs to be Illuminate just a little more proactive in defending their support in the first place. But 5 ultimates now ready here for Illuminate. Here comes the EMP coming on out from SQX as well as Goddess, I believe. So simultaneous EMPs from the two Sombras, not really gonna pan out too much here for Illuminate Esports as Xavier Esports just gets a dive on in. Queen though gonna get traded back. Oliver gonna get the kill onto Natnats in response. No more Winstons into play right here right now, but Patipan completely in control with the Farah Mercy. Tay, of course, ever the stalwart, SQX hopping along, and now Illuminate Esports from it try to come for the right hand side. Still, they have so many ultimates available and they really need to get these ultimates gone and dusted to try and get these kills. But we have the Sombra now of Goddess scouting along. Someone needs to touch though. It looks like Goddess is gonna be that one person there, getting the contest in time. ZTPP with the soundbar quite early. Doesn't want to get hacked up. SQX gonna still go for that one instead. Patipan now, Rocket Barrage into play. Here comes the counter transcendence from J-Ray. A chance from Titikor, not really getting too much. F13 with a blade onto one, gonna only get one kill. Unfortunate stuff here for Illuminate Esports. Olivier playing the bully, Jerry on the inside, and gonna get a takedown onto one. That's out trying to come on over, but it's just too late. The Shrine gonna get taken by Xavier Esports, who's just one win away from the crown of TY Qualifiers 2.
1-0.
The Asia Community Cup giving us such good matches, such good rivalries, especially in the local scene. I cannot wait for the main stage. Now gonna be Village. It takes a village to raise a child, and let's see if it does take a village to raise the hopes and dreams of Illuminate Esports and force that map number 3. But Xavier honestly has been completely dominant, has completely shown up today, and now they're gonna be looking to win this one out. Gonna go on over to the side, gonna be by the cliff, gonna take the high ground as much as possible, even without any real hit scan, any real kind of long range potential. Taking the high ground does mean that your opponent doesn't have it in the first place. So let's go into the brawl, following Xavier Esports as much as possible. Illuminate, on the other hand, gonna give them a taste of domination. Gonna be on to the Farah Mercy. Not that so in a bad spot. Gonna be forced to back on out. And there's a charge on back from Queen. So both squads now using the opportunity to actually change their compositions or change their position in the first place. Queen gonna be on a Winston, and Gun gonna be on the Wrecking Ball here for Illuminate Esports. So I like this composition from Illuminate. I like to dub it as the Animal Abuse Winston, and the Hamster just gonna abuse the hell out of you. F13 going for the shots. Here comes the rotation play, but someone needs to step here for Illuminate Esports. F13 gonna be the one on that duty. God is up on top. ZTPP still going for the pocket play, and the two supports of Illuminate Esports honestly in a very precarious situation. If Xavier Esports decides to just go all in, they might get felled, but there you go. The kill still going the way of Illuminate Esports. Looks like a little bit of risk gonna work out in their favor. ZTPP gonna pop the Valkyrie as well to secure this one. Now a res on out onto Jerry Ray to keep the position of Illuminate Esports alive. We still see a staggered though. Tay trying to hop on out, gonna get the Lucius speed boost into the wall ride, and will be able to stay alive. Now the dive composition here, the dive goats rather here for Xavier Esports, not really panning out at the start. F13 though doing the same kind of deal that Patitron was able to do a while ago. The thing to note though, Village is a very strong map for the 3-3, but you know what's even better? An EMP there from Goddess. F13 with the rock barrage coming on in. Pat now trying to stay alive, has to grab the surge and forces it out. A little too risky probably here from Patipan. Self-destruct now coming on out, not really get too much. Transcendence here from J-Ray in response. So I guess the problem here is with one not really too efficient ultimate, it just leads to a chain of not efficient ultimates since both squads are expecting so much from the opposite. It really goes to show the respect and the pedigree of both Illuminate and Xavier, but Xavier right now gonna be able to get the first frag on out on the gun and gonna be able to move on into the point. The Transcendence in hand here for Titikor. He's looking to frag on out. A Primal Rage though from Nats to try and go for the delay. Queen though with the frag on to J-Ray looking for another target. F13 unable to actually get the sightlines, and that's gonna be Illuminate Esports giving up the point. ZTPP though sacrificing life for the greater good. That is Nats, but can the Winston stay on out? Gonna hop away, and that's gonna be some ult charge fed there to SQX. A little heartbreaking here for Illuminate Esports as Xavier gets some more out of that one. It's like you already have a used up fruit and you're just trying to squeeze it out. Interesting though, Titikor went for the Transcendence and gets expelled at the end. On the flip side though, Xavier Esports now trying to set on up on the high ground. Gonna make this their purge to leap on in and get these takedowns. Now here for the side of Illuminate Esports, I'll swap things over. It's gonna be a Genji and a Lucia right now. No more Farah Mercy. Gonna be more of the ground game, and it does pan out. They get 2 at the start, but the deflect unable to actually mitigate any kind of Winston damage as the Primal Rage is into play. Here comes the Tesla Cannon as well, and Queen now gonna get a takedown onto F13. Queen though being so disruptive and really goes to show the strength of the tank line of Xavier Esports. Here comes Tay right now with the soundbar, keeping everyone topped up. Queen with the D-Mech onto the gun, gonna get a takedown onto the Baby Diva. Even spots out Goddess! How did he even know that the Sombra is there? Perfect timing there from Queen. F13 forced to back on out, and the Genji at the brink, able to stay alive. Now 65% and counting, just 2 more wins here for Xavier Esports will win them out the whole tournament. Can Illuminate Esports go for the flip on back and potentially, oh, we get a pause we actually get a pause right now. Unfortunate stuff. So we'll see what the issue is in just a bit. Looks like Illuminate Esports calling for the pause, trying to set on up and trying to just wait for their team to get ready. But so far, it has been all Xavier so far in this match overall. After the flips from Xavier, Illuminate Esports struggling to even just get on back in the first place. Now, Illuminate does have the EMP available, and if one play they could rely on is really just going for Goddess with the EMP. But anyway, we're back into the game, back into the action, and let's get underway. Illuminate Esports at the break needs to make this one work. F13 though, just going for the shuriken tosses as much as possible. Gonna be Olivier up on top. EMP here from Goddess. SQX with the same idea. And again, both Sombras doing the exact same thing, getting exact same results. But looks like the offense getting a little bit of the advantage. Gun just able to come up on top. Patipan and SQX tracked on down. Good play here from Gun. Looking for another target. Just runs over her counterpart, the baby diva of Olivier. And here comes the focus fire on the Queen. So that was enough. A small little pause right there from Illuminate Esports to figure out what they want to do. The focus fire going their way, and they're able to make it happen. 65% right now, and Xavier Esports is out for blood. They just want to get this one done. They just want to win this one out outright, and we will see a 2-1-3 right now here for the side of the blue squad. Queen and Olivier though trying to get in position. Gonna be the high ground taken already by the side of Xavier Esports. Transcendence available for Titicorn, and Queen gonna jump on in. Primal Rage is in hand. The real question is, can Goddess get the hack in time? Where is the Sombra in this fight? Trying to get away, gonna get topped up. The Diva though with the pressure play, and Olivier gonna get the first frags. Here comes the play though coming on out from F13. Titicorn does have the Transcendence in response. Salway coming on out from Tay, and it does look like Xavier Esports just able to play the patience game. Gonna be able to get the flip. Where is Illuminate? Nowhere to be seen. Looks like that's gonna be the last light snuffed out, but the overtime is ticking away. Can the worker make it out? Goddess gonna get spotted, and I think that should be the game. Why isn't it only best of 3? GG, well played. GG, well played overall. Xavier Esports, yeah, gonna be our champions. A little right there from the lobby. But thank you guys for tuning on in, and thank you guys for the amazing series from the TH2 qualifiers. So that's gonna be the end of that one. That's gonna be our tournament, and that's gonna be our broadcast. In the end, it's Xavier Esports who takes the win. Overwatch League music coming their way as well. And let's just confirm that one in the bracket by the end. Yeah, it's gonna be Illuminate taking bowing down to Xavier Esports, our grand champion by the end. You can see everyone just stricken through by Xavier Esports. Gonna be our grand champions, and they will go home with 210,000 Razor Silver. So it's been fun, guys, and it's been an amazing session so far, but that's gonna be it here for me. I want to thank It's Aryacha one more time for handling the TH qualifiers from the sides of Illuminate Esports and Xavier, for helping on out with the broadcast as well. Thank you to every participant in the bracket, and we'll see you guys in the next one for our next Asia Community Cup. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Again, just a quick little FYI, time to tell everyone the truth. This is a premiere since we did have to record this early since Overwatch League was still going on. So thank you guys again for tuning on in, and I hope to see you guys in the next one, especially in the main event. I've been Daks. If you want to support the stream, smash that follow, smash the subscribe if you can. I'll see you guys in our next God Bless. Goodbye, and so long farewell to you, my friends. Peace and love. I'll see you in the next one.